Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Composting with Craig. Figure I'd do a little check-in a couple days after Christmas. Today is the 27th, right? Sunday, December 27th. So I figure maybe do, I don't know if this is going to be the last check-in of the before the new year or not, but it's been pretty cold here in New Jersey last couple of weeks, as I've been telling you guys, so figured do a check-in, see how the worms are doing. They've been hanging out in my garage, but I figure let's take a look and see. I apologize if there's a sun glare, but you can see that there's quite a few right on top. They do seem to moving around a little bit, not a ton. Not sure if they're just they need their warm coffee in the morning or what, but or if it's just with the temperatures, but well, they do seem to be moving around a little bit, but a little slower than they have, but they're definitely in here and moving around, which is pretty cool considering, like I say, I mean, even this morning, I don't know how cold exactly it was in my garage, but outside temperatures were, I think, 19, and it felt close to 21. So pretty darn cold. But you can see there's a bunch of worms in every pile. Looks like got some mold going on in there. So they're definitely in here, which is good. I am happy to report. Sorry about that. I'm gonna leaf off my glove. Just move things around a little bit. Let's give this a little bit of air. Today's supposed to be about 40 degrees, I think. So let's figure, just see if I can move some things around, maybe give them a little bit of air. Let's see. Yeah, you can see they are moving around a little bit when I force them to. So happy to report. These guys are pretty resilient. I've seen some other videos where other people, I think in Michigan, have worms in some cold temperatures. So pretty cool to see these guys moving around after everything that they've been through the last couple of weeks. But cool stuff. Obviously, you can see the bin. Not a ton of stuff is breaking down from last time, but I think it could also just be the temperature as well. But there are castings along the side. In every scoop there's worms, so I guess not a whole lot else I could be displeased with. Take a look at the second bin. Definitely some moisture on top. Sorry about that. Let's move the newspaper. See what's happening. See if we can get a closer look. These are some of the mums. You can see that there's a whole bunch of worms right on top, which I'm happy to report. I guess I didn't go down too far with I think the orange skin and whatnot. So again, we'll just take a look, see what's going on. Wow, that's a pretty, it's got to be one of the largest worms I've seen in a while. You see that? It's pretty cool. But yeah, let's just do a check in here. I think this is part of the roots from some of the plants that I got in here. Let's see. Yeah, again, worms in most of the handfuls. I'm happy to report and see that they are moving around pretty good. Let's see, got a little handful of food over here. So let's see. Oh. So yeah, no, they seem to be doing actually quite well, and you can see there does look to be quite a bit of castings on the bottom, which I am happy to see. Just gonna move some things around a little bit. Again, just kind of aerate through, and as some of this material breaks down, this was whole mum plant. I did take apart a little bit, but I think slowly but surely it is just starting to get eaten up with everything going on. Let's take a look on this side. So you could see again, there's a pretty nice handful, pretty nice pile of worms that they seem to be doing pretty well and thriving, which I'm very happy to report. A lot of castings, so yeah, pretty cool stuff. I'm pretty excited. There's a little baby, if we could see that. Yeah, pretty tiny. I'm gonna try to be careful. Oh, there's a nice handful of worms. If you can see that with the light. But yeah, there's a lot in here. Just going through the pile and taking, each handful and seeing how many are going through. I mean, gotta be maybe close to 500 worms. I mean, it is a pretty big bin, so I think it is a little harder to tell than the small bin, but just happy to see that. Yeah, there's a lot of movement, things going down. Oh, sorry, my phone is on low battery, so it keeps popping up. All right, so I will try to be a little bit more quicker with this. Right, let's take a look. Finally, the green bin. I put stuff in it the other day. I just put it right on top. Actually gonna put some of the coffee grounds in all the bins. Just to, haven't done ground up eggshells in a little bit, the grit and stuff like that, so everybody gets a little bit of coffee. You can see I just put some of the food scraps right on top, and yeah, let's just give it a little mix. This is, let's see, last week I put potatoes and onions and getting more coffee. Haven't seen too many worms up. There's some right now. Not sure if the bin is actually, bin looks very damp. Because it is nice weather, I think I'm actually going to keep the lid off for a couple of hours. Oh, there they were. They're all bunched together, it looks like, hiding in a couple places, I guess. Oh, there we go. So, yep, you can see they're, let's see. That just looks to be some dried leaves. I'm guessing there's, I don't know what exactly food, which food is on it, but there's a lot in here. Like I say, it's up, there you go. You can see, yeah, you can see a lot of the worms coming out. But yeah, it's pretty damp in here. It actually does smell a little bit too, so I think today might be just a nice day to keep the bin open a little bit, let some of this dry out. I'm going to try, I think, to, as I've talked about, maybe put in some lesser food in the freezer and try to put some of this stuff in more often, because there is a lot of moisture in here. But you can see the worms do appear to be doing well, alive and well, and pretty happy to see all this again, considering it was about 21 degrees this morning and felt like 19, I believe, or actually felt like 9. I got up at 6 o'clock, so you could see, yeah, that they do seem to be doing well. Again, it's been looking pretty moist, so I'm gonna mix around a little bit. But things are decaying, but it does smell a little bit ripe in here. So yep, I think I'm actually gonna leave this open for a couple of hours. I think I'm gonna leave actually open all the bins a couple of hours, let it dry out a little bit. You know, again, should be about 40 degrees, maybe even more in the sun, because I'm only wearing a little sweatshirt, and I actually feel quite comfortable. So I think, actually, you know what? Got some dry leaves in the corner over here. I'm sure that you can see. I think I'm going to take a couple handfuls of these dry leaves now that all the snow is gone, move it over, give the worms a little bit of insulation, and yeah, that should be that. So as always, guys, appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned for more. Thanks.